Hello everybody, it is I, Cool, back again, and today I'm going to be reviewing Blade Ranger from Planes Fire and Rescue. Got this guy off of Mercari pretty recently, and he's absolutely amazing. I'm just going to start the video off by telling you all that firefighters are cool. Firefighters are genuinely the best human beings on the planet. Firefighters are just the nicest and bravest people because they fly in while other people are flying out. And it takes real gumption to do that, risking their lives for people that they don't even know. And these are actually paraphrased quotes from Planes Fire and Rescue. I think, in terms of representing the firefighters, they did a great job. And Blade Ranger is the best example of that. I'm not going to get into it now because there's another variant that I think relates a little more to this, but generally all you need to know about Blade is that he is the main firefighter at Piston Peak, and he is the sort of main character, main deuteragonist. He's sort of a reoccurring, I don't know how to explain it. Blade Ranger is just a very significant character. So starting off with his expression, he has this slight smile, determined smile. I don't know if this is a face he would make, but it works. I mean, they could have given him a scowl, but I think they wanted to, make him a little more chipper. I think overall the expression's not bad. He has this scuffing. I did get this guy used, and you're gonna see the consequences of that. I usually buy my items used. It's usually cheaper and easier than getting a new in-box item, because at new in-box, this guy goes for nearly 100. Planes Deluxes do that because they're more expensive planes. There is just no way to get a Planes Deluxe for cheap unless you get one loose. Number 301, he has a door here. His model is very similar to that of Rotor Turbosky from the first Cars movie, but also a bit different from what I can tell. I don't know. I don't have Rotor Turbosky, despite him being such a, significant. Well, not significant, but like Rotor is like such a common like element of the Cars franchise. Like I feel like Rotor, even though he only really appeared in the first Cars movie, he's kind of an iconic character. When you think of Cars, the Dinoco helicopter is one of the ones you think of just because it's such a cool item, and also probably because he was released really early on into the Cars diecast line. Over on the bottom here, we can see his tank, I believe. He also has these little lights, which I thought were scuffed, but I believe that's supposed to look like that. They're like these little white lights. He has his landing gear here. He's the only plane to incorporate these sort of metal wheels rather than most regular planes diecasts. At least the air vehicles, which have these sort of bead wheels. I much prefer these wheels. I think they should have just done all these. I know it's weird to get hung up on the wheels of these planes items, but I don't know. I always found the bead thing really strange. Over here we have his propellers. They can be doubled up like this, or they can be split apart to make 4 blades. Blazing blades, even. Piston Peak. Very similar style. It's pretty uniform style to some other firefighters. I only have 2 of the other Planes Fire and Rescue characters. I need to get more. My goal is, within the next few years, get all of the Piston Peak Air Attack. I think once I get like the Piston Peak Air Attack team and the major planes characters from the first movie, I will probably stop collecting planes unless I find them for really cheap. But yeah, I don't see myself buying too many other planes in the future. I just want to focus on the main characters at this point. More Piston Peak. He has these little parts. I don't know much about helicopters, but I know this back helicopter part here is to balance the, helicopter. And here's the part where him being loose kind of comes into play. N626BG is the code on top. It was on the other side as well. Okay, so how Blade is supposed to work is he would have this door, right? He would have a sliding door. You can see here, this is the piece that would have caused the door to slide. And then you could slide the door open to reveal the hoist. Let me try getting the hoist out. Let me try using a pen. All right, so this hoist maneuver contraption. Okay, this is a bit precarious. I think, hold on, if I use my finger, actually. Yeah, so it's supposed to squinch out like that. And then you get the hoist under my fingernail here. It's a little finicky. Would it have been better if it had the door? I don't know. All right, hold on. Almost there. I think it's tangled. Hold on. Almost. All right, and I think, hold on. Is it out? Just barely. Come on. This is really embarrassing. I'm really sorry, guys. I was playing around with it a lot earlier today. Hold on. It's just really difficult to get this hoist out. Trying to make sure the camera doesn't fall either, because it fell during recording a while ago. Here, what if I tried... Because apparently the rotors actually connect it. Oh, no, the camera fell again. All right, I'm just going to do it off screen. I don't think there's any way to do it. All right, I got it. I just had to use 2 of my fingers, which I was unable to do with just 1 finger. All right, so here's the hoist. It's chipped up. It's supposed to be all silver. And if you pull it, you can see the other rotors. Hold on, let me... Here, let me give a better demonstration. Let me prop the camera up against something. What's something good it can prop it up against? How about... This should work. No, this isn't gonna work. Okay. So, if I pull on this, the propellers spin. See? Right there. There we go. Hope that recorded. Yeah, so here's this hoist. Very long and made out of rope. A very thick rope, which is nice. Good for durability. This hook is pretty cool. Hoist is an iconic part of Blade. And in case you're wondering, yes, this can hook up to your modern day Lightning McQueen with working tow hole. Let me just... Hold on. Like, it can fit in, although I guess it doesn't really work. It fits in, but it doesn't actually, it doesn't, connect inside. So yeah, there we go. I think it's the way the hook is positioned and the fact that it's on a long rope, so it doesn't really, yeah, it won't really work with a McQueen. But I guess theoretically, if you wanted to have Blade Ranger save Lightning McQueen, which, could happen because there's that new race and rescue line that's coming out. So, yeah, I guess this could kind of work, kind of work him in here if you wanted to. Overall, oh, hold on real quick. I'm just showing the opposite end of the propellers, them pulling the hoist back in. Okay. Gonna quickly compare him to some other Planes characters that I own. I want to compare him to Sharps, because Sharps is my other Planes Deluxe. I believe in total there were only 8 Planes Deluxes. There was him. Let's see here. There was Blade, the Blazing Blade variant, which is the police chopper variant. There's Little Dipper, Windlifter with sunglasses, the 2 versions of Riker. I believe, yes, there's actually a lot of space in there. I didn't point that out, but yeah, there's a good amount of space if you wanted to. You could... I don't know why it's so white in there, though. I think that might just be a used item thing. I don't know. I don't think that's a painting thing. Quickly gonna compare him to Sharps, who I thought would be the largest diecast I own, but I think Blade might slightly surpass him. Yeah, Sharps is like comically tiny design wise. I understand why. If he was any bigger, I don't think he could have been released. But I'm so happy he exists. I love Sharps. He's amazing. He's tangy. So yeah, Sharps is like pretty short compared to Blade here. Blade is actually pretty small compared to Dusty though, which is funny because Dusty's supposed to be like this small plane, and then you just have Blade who is like barely taller than him. Plane's characters are weirdly proportioned. You know? They're just like they're so like awkwardly shaped. But it's cool finally having these two side by side. I really wanted to get more of the Planes Fire and Rescue characters. I cannot wait to get the rest. I'm really hoping I can get the rest. So I think that about does it for Blade Ranger. Just going to get patched in here for good measure. Overall, I think I really like this item. I don't know if I want to say it's my best haul. Not my best haul. My best item I got this year. Because I've gotten so far. 2024 has only just started for 2024. I'm 2025. I can't believe I'm still adjusting to that. See, it's not even been 2 months. And I have items like Blade Ranger and Heavy Metal Mater and all those other cool cars in my collection. I have Pack Rat now. I have Pack Rat, and that's just awesome. But before I go, again, I just want to preface, firefighters are amazing. And I want you guys to go and try and support them whenever you can. Feel free to donate to any local fire station when you can. Talk to the firefighters. Tell them they're amazing. Give them the respect they deserve. Anyways, that'll be it from me, and I'll see you all around. Bye-bye.